Alright, hey all, we got a train coming from Michigan. Battery's a little low, so hopefully I can get the whole train. I didn't bring any extra batteries. Just here with a friend. Will slow down considerably. If I can get the whole video. 492, 492 or 384. One of those two. With what time it is? Probably 492. Because of the empty truck frames. Move over here to try to get away from some of that glare. My first train I've gotten in about 6 days, but I will get a bunch over the next few days. It's gonna be nice. Been pretty weird weather. It was 60s there for a few days, and then it's today it snowed a lot of the day. It was only about 0 or 1 degree, and tomorrow's supposed to be 50, and then it's supposed to be 60 the next day, and a day or two after that. And then a couple of days of cold and snow again. And it's weird that we had the 70s just a week or two ago, and back in February we had low 70s. I think that was our hottest day ever in February for being here in Canada, and it's 70 in February. It was 72 or 73. Sorry, that's American. For the rest of the world, it was 23 degrees. 22, 23 Celsius. Sometimes I say temperature in the old style for the American. But I do gotta realize that only about 10 or 20% of my viewers are American, and I'm not even from the States, so why I'm using the old American terms, I don't know. Habit sometimes. I'm older, so when I was little we used that, but it was 40 years ago that we switched over to the modern measurement. The only ones that hasn't so far left is the States. Some countries are only partially switched, but our metric, they just still use sometimes the old system. I know, I think in the UK they're mostly metric, but their speed limits are still posted in miles per hour, so ours are not. They haven't been since since I've been driving. They were in the 70s and early 80s, that's it. I would love to get some more traveling in to get trains in other places. I'd love to even go over to like Europe or Asia or Australia and get trucks, trains, ships, but I don't want to go to any countries that are a really high crime rate, like anything like a murder rate, anything over 2, I'd rather stay away from, or 2 rating out of 100,000. But the only exception with that is, of course, the States. They're way higher than 2. They're one of the highest in the world. For bigger countries, they are, I think, the highest, other than a couple little small, little drug-ridden countries or whatever it is. But yeah, the States is the only exception with that. The States is close and it's a good size, so it has to be an exception. I think they're about 6 on the scale, which is one of the highest. Canada, I think, is we used to be under 1, but I think we're a tad over 1 now. Not sure, I forget. During COVID, everywhere kind of went up a bit around, States and Canada, but I think we're starting to drop it again, so we're always usually about the 0.5. Which is in the lower ratings. Alright, here comes our end. But I do go to the States like, well, lately, about once every couple of weeks, so once summer comes, a lot more often. Again, should be good. Alright, made her without dying.